こんにちは、ゆうこ先生です。いつもレッスンを見てくれてありがとうございます。I teach Japanese through my online courses and currently I have course packages available for you with a discount as you see here. They may not be available by the time you're watching this video, so please check the description box below for more information. Today's lesson is a sample lesson from 日本語3 Japanese 3 Verbs and Particles.You can find a lesson list of this course below this video. I hope you enjoy the lesson. では、始めましょう。In this course, we have learned some major particles. The particle O to mark the direct object. The particle de to mark the place of action.The particle ni to mark the destination. We also learned the particle ni can mark a place of existence or absolute time expressions. In this lesson, let's learn a new particle to add more information to your sentences. I'm going to use this sentence as an example. A さん often does the intranet at the cafe. A さんはよくカフェでインターネットをします。The information we want to add today in this lesson is this. With whom you do the action. For instance, let's say you want to add this element with a friend to the sentence. Friend in Japanese is 友達 as you know. And now, you need to know what particle marks a person or people that you do something together with. The answer is this. The particle と So, with a friend or friends in Japanese is 友達と友達と The entire sentence A さん often does the intranet with a friend at the cafe is A さんはよくカフェで友達とインターネットをします。A さんはよくカフェで友達とインターネットをします。This is the theme of today's lesson. You use the particle と to mark a company that you do something together with. So in this context, this particle means with in English. If you want to say with his girlfriend in this example sentence, then you change 友達 to 彼女 and then say 彼女と彼女と So, A さん often does the intranet with his girlfriend at the cafe in Japanese is A さんはよくカフェで彼女とインターネットをします。Just for your information, some people put the adverb together after the particle と like this and then say together with his girlfriend. 彼女と一緒にA さんはよくカフェで彼女と一緒にインターネットをします。It's a matter of personal preference or tendency of speech, and you can use 一緒に if you want, but it's not mandatory. I'm going to use the version without 一緒に in this lesson to save the space on the slide, okay? So in this sentence, there are 6 units. 1、2、3、4、5、6 The only element that you cannot move is 6, number 6, the verb. It has to always stay here at the end of the sentence. As I explained at the very beginning of this course, the word order in Japanese is quite flexible. In this case, as long as you don't move number 6, します, you can shuffle other units as you like in the sentence. For instance, you can go like this. よく A さんはインターネットをカフェで彼女とします。 Or you can go like this. カフェでよく A さんはインターネットを彼女とします。Or you can go like this too. よくカフェでインターネットを A さんは彼女とします。And all of these versions mean the same. A さん often does the intranet with his girlfriend at the cafe. So again, what's important in Japanese is not wording, but adding the right particle to the right word and create each unit of the sentence correctly. Okay, let me put each unit back in the original position. Now, what if you do the action by yourself without any company like this? A さん often does the intranet by himself or alone at the cafe. In this case, you are not going to have this unit with the particle と. Instead, you have to add the adverb meaning alone or by oneself in Japanese. Let me bring you back to the previous lesson when we learned how to count people. Do you remember that one person in Japanese is 一人? 一人. We use this one as a part of the adverb alone in Japanese. To say by oneself or alone, we say this. 一人で、一人で. You can use this word when you do something by yourself without any company. So now the sentence is complete. A さん often does the intranet alone at the cafe in Japanese is A さんはよくカフェで一人でインターネットをします。A さんはよくカフェで一人でインターネットをします。And in case you are already studying 漢字, this adverb 一人で looks like this with 漢字. Very good. Now you know how to add a new element to your sentence. By the way, the company for the activity doesn't have to be a human, okay? For instance, you can also add an animal like this. A さんはよくカフェで犬とインターネットをします。Your dog may not be the typical company when you do internet surfing, but she or he will be a great company for other activities such as hiking or taking a walk, right? In those cases, you mark 犬 with the particle と to say with my dog. Okay, let's practice a little bit more with another sentence. This time, let's use the motion verb go, 行きます as in go to the cafe, カフェに行きます。Now, I want to say B さん often goes to the cafe with his child. Child in Japanese is 子供. 子供. So here I have to say 子供と to say with his child. The entire sentence in Japanese is B さんはよく子供とカフェに行きます。B さんはよく子供とカフェに行きます。You can also use this one. お子さん、お子さん。This one sounds more mature, formal, and respectful to talk about other people's children. Just so you know, お子さん is only to refer to other people's child or children, and never for talking about your own child or children, okay? So this version of the sentence is B さんはよくお子さんとカフェに行きます。 B さんはよくお子さんとカフェに行きます。If you want to use his son instead of his child, then you can say 息子さん、息子さん。For his daughter, you can say 娘さん、娘さん。So, B さん often goes to the cafe with his daughter is B さんはよく娘さんとカフェに行きます。If he often takes his dog to the cafe, then you have to say B さんはよく犬とカフェに行きます。B さんはよく犬とカフェに行きます。And of course, if he goes to the cafe by himself, then you have to say B さんはよく一人でカフェに行きます。B さんはよく一人でカフェに行きます。Now, let me show you something a little bit more complex. The particle と also works as a noun connector. So for instance, when you want to say pizza and ice cream, you say pizza と ice cream in Japanese. Therefore, if B-san goes to the cafe with his daughter and dog, then you have to use the particle と twice in the sentence for two different functions like this. B さんはよく娘さんと犬とカフェに行きます。B さんはよく娘さんと犬とカフェに行きます。In this sentence, the first と means and, but the second と means with in English. Like this, it is very common in Japanese that you use one particle multiple times in one sentence for different functions. どうでしたか? I hope you enjoyed this sample lesson from the online course 日本語3 Japanese 3. Inside the course, I answer every question posted by you and you also have a chance to submit your assignment, which I personally check and send back to you with feedback. You can learn all about the course Japanese 3 on my website. I'll leave the link in the description. Also, you can get a discount by joining the course packages available now. Find all the information in the show notes section below. ではまた次のレッスンで会いましょう。